Alright there, my name's Ragtag and I'm the greatest gutter tier gamer on the face of this earth, Lord of the Losers, Master of the Mediocre, Amazingly Average, and a whole host of other titles that I really should have written down because I can't remember them, and it's probably the fact that I use the same 3 every single video that's making me realise I should reboot my content and get some original things done. Yeah, right, so as you can tell, this is an unscripted video where I don't have my bullet points and all the rest of it, mainly because I'm still trying to save my voice. I'm such a diva, but I'm going to talk to you about why people will stop playing ranked in Apex Legends. What a presumptuous title that is, isn't it? Me already, just a few days into the season, calling it that I think an abundance of people are going to quit this mode. I don't think it's going to mean the death of the mode or the death of the game, anything like that. I just think a lot of people are going to go full steam ahead and then realise that they've got themselves into some shite that they're never going to get out of, and then they just go, do you know what? I liked it the way it was before, as terrible as it may have been. Now look, Apex Legends is in a saturated market of battle royales, and when it came out, the way they brought it out was insane. They just literally dropped it on us, and they've designed it as this easy to pick up casual game, and it lends itself to you drop fast, you die quick, you call a teammate a pathetic loser, and you go on to the next game, and you might compartmentalize these sessions that you have in Apex Legends, saying, okay, I'm going to give myself half an hour, and in that time maybe you'll play 2 games or whatever. In my case you'll play more like 9 because I die within 60 seconds every single time. But that leads me on to explain why that is, and that is because half of the day that I play this game, I say half of the day, I say for the first hour or so, I play solo queue, and I know the cancer that is absolutely disgusting, but it can also be very fruitful as well. But you would think that you can put a few humans together and they would find some way to be simpatico with each other, but it's just not going to happen. And it's not going to happen because people have different expectations of the game and how teamwork is actually going to function. And that is also because something like Apex Legends, or a casual nature of a battle royale, and if you disagree with me on the casual, I really don't give a fuck. I am convinced that is how it is, and I know this because I'm a casual and I love the game. So when I play the game, I have a particular approach, and obviously I came from Overwatch before this, so my approach is, well, I would like to say tactical, but it's not really anything to do with how it executes. I think about the game more than I'm able to do in the game itself. That was the worst explanation I came up with. I really should script my videos again. Never mind. So if I think about what I bring to the table, I really want to get inside my opponent's head and where I think they're going to go next, and what pathing I think they'd take, and that kind of thing. That's what I would say my strengths are. And then when you put 2 other random people in that squad, maybe they're just YOLO. Maybe they just go in every single time. They're R99, they're wingman, it's bing bang bomb boom, whatever. And yeah, that's fine. But, you know, every time you meet new people, you've got to either work around them or get them to work around what you think is best for the team. And people just don't talk in mics all that much. Sometimes they do. And often they'll mute you straight away, and that's fine. But what you gotta try and think about when you do a solo queue is it really is just this mixed bag of shite every single time, and you really have to climb with volume. And that is the thing that I think is good about the ranked system. It rewards volume to a point. Now when you go into the ranked mode, playstyles are changing because it's all about that RP. And the higher the rank, the more RP it costs you to play every game. But that's alright because you'll get it refunded back to you, and you can climb up by getting your limbs, you get your survival time. Now, when you play ranked, it's more important that if you knock someone down in a busy area like Skulltown or Market or whatever, that you thirst that person immediately if you're in silver or gold or whatever, because you want your 1 or 2 RP back, don't you? Because you don't know how long you're going to live with your dog shit solo queue teammates. With survival time, it means a lot of people are going to start moving over to swamps and slums and runoff and trying to sort of just run their way around the edge. These fanciful pricks thinking that they're just going to rank up all the way just by running around. Well, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's just I think that these people are going to get a shock later on. So let's say you are an absolutely terrible player. You probably could get yourself into high gold, low plat just by literally being that sort of evasive son of a bitch that just will not get involved. Maybe you'll take Watson, you'll try and get yourself up to the top of a mountain and start camping, and you know, people won't be able to get to you, but that's fine. For a point, then you will reach this stage where everyone knows how to get to you. They don't need grenades to get to the high ground. They will flank you. They will use teamwork to get to you. And then all of a sudden, you've got yourself into this place, this rank that you wanted. You wanted that shiny platinum badge, and you got it now, but you've also got a lot of skilled players. well, I don't know how skilled they'll be up at Plat in time to come, but essentially whatever rank it is where you reach that plateau, that peak, it's not going to be as fun as unranked. Because what do you do in unranked? You go YOLO, it doesn't matter if there's a squad fighting another squad, I don't care, I'd heard gunfire in that direction, we're going in, let's do it, let's see how many kills we can get before we get popped. But in ranked, you feel the stake, you feel how much you've invested into that. Okay, most of you are going to end up in silver, so it doesn't really matter, but let's face it, for those of you who do go around and do the little strategic climbing or whatnot, you will definitely start to feel the pinch in at 3 points spent or 4 points. So if people are tactically ranking up, that crunch where they just can't cope with others in their rank, mechanically in particular, I think will tip them right out of ranked back into casual. I hope I'm wrong about this next one that I've got in my mind, but I think patience is just going to wear thin from two things. The time passed with the season, and that's going to encompass a couple of things. One is just people will just get bored of doing the same thing again and again. The volume will just start to wear on them. And the other thing is I think people will sprint too much in this game, as in they will play just like a motherfucker and they're just going to burn out pretty fast. The other one is the higher the rank, the sweatier those matches are going to become. And what I mean by that is it's kind of linked to what I said before about, you know, how you will catch up to others in your rank mechanically, but it just means it will be less satisfying. Even if you are ranking up nice and slow or whatever, it'll be less satisfying knowing that every single team fight you get into is going to be close. It's going to be very close. It's not going to give you the feeling that you're running around destroying things. Now, for some people, that is exactly what they need, and that is what's going to keep people in the ranked mode. For those who cannot get it out of their head that they must get 10 kills in a game and they've got to, you know, push on and really grow that EP, then yeah, they're not going to be able to adjust, and I think they will tip and fall out of ranked as well. Tensions are obviously going to get a little bit higher as well when you've got people who are on that verge of one rank moving into the next, and you can tell that when someone's just about to go from plat to diamond or gold to plat, they're going to be investing a lot of their, well, let's just say their essence into a match, and that can make voice chat a little bit more hostile as the ranked modes increases with these stakes. I've already had a couple of people lose their shit at me when I was about to hit gold. I don't know if they were as well, but I dropped into a game. I had a hard fight in market. I smashed someone with my wingman. My teammate went down while I was healing. Nothing I could do about that. Well, even if there was, I can't. I'm a bag of shite. Anyway, I got myself into another fight with a thick boy. I think my other teammate went down. I grabbed the banners, and then I made, well, let's just say, I'd like to call it a little error of judgment, alright? Oh yeah, my teammate's response?
Are you playing with a fucking controller?
Well, let's just say I was using a controller. It would still beat the fuck out of whatever you were doing. Something else that happens a lot in ranked is the opportunistic playstyle, and this is one of the big ones for me. This is where the gunfire is happening all around you. You've got one team fighting another team. People third party all the time. And if you don't know what I mean by that, imagine, you know, you've got two squads in a fair fight, so to speak. Someone else comes in from behind and smacks you both up. And that's pretty much it. That is one of the main kind of skill sets that people are starting to develop in the ranked mode. Now, for those who are engaging in combat, it is one of the most frustrating experiences you can ever have. And to be honest with you, you just got to get used to it. You got to take people down fast and move on. Or, you know, you turn around and deal with whoever's trying to third party you and smack their bitch up as well. And this is something that I think a lot of people are just not going to be able to last the course with. I think staying the course with being third-partied all the time is going to be something very, very frustrating to deal with. And that will require this kind of adaptation to ranked mode playstyles. You might be thinking right now, Ragtag, what the fuck are you talking about? Everyone gets third-partied all the time. Doesn't matter if it's ranked or unranked. And you'd be right, that does happen. The difference is the stakes and the difficulty of the matches are obviously going to be slightly different. So the fights might not be so much, oh look, there's a bot right there, let's just smash him. It's going to be more, these are three very, very skilled, difficult opponents. So the fights will last longer. The third partying feels like it happens more often. That's what I'm really getting at. Obviously, I'm aware that, you know, people are always going to get caught with their pants down no matter what, ranked or unranked. But I just think that people are getting more opportunistic in the way that there is more kind of waiting to see how the fight develops. There's a lot more kind of let's sneak up on them. In unranked, it is always YOLO. I've just heard the gunfire, I'm going. Anyway, guys, why don't you let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about ranked? Do you think anything I've said was true? Do you feel it already that you can see that you're headed towards an area where you realize that it's getting to the point where you just want to chill out and frag out with music on? And yeah, That's going to do it for now. I know I've definitely hit that 10-minute marker, so go fuck yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next one later.